Could Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's kids split up and live with their favorite parent? Family lawyer explains. Could Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie reach a custody deal that splits up the kids, with each living with their favorite parent? A lawyer exclusively tells us if that'll happen. The clock is ticking, and Angelina Jolie, 43, and Brad Pitt, 54, are reportedly working hard to beat the December 4 deadline. That's when the couple is expected to be back in court for the start of their custody trial, and they reportedly want to work out an agreement beforehand. With all this talk of custody, could their 6 kids, Maddox, 17, Pax, 14, Zahara, 13, Shiloh, 12, and twins Vivian and Knox, 10, end up separated anyway? Could Vivian pick to live with Brad with Knox choosing to stay with Angie? Certainly, that can happen. David T. Pissarra, California family law attorney, exclusively tells Hollywood Life.com, but he says the scenario where some of the kids live with different parents generally deals with older children. Typically the courts want to keep all the kids together because they want to maintain the continuity of the relationships, David tells Hollywood Life.com, but if there are huge age gaps as there are with Brad and Angelina's children, that can be a factor. It's generally disfavored and the courts try and keep the kids together. Could Brad or Angelina fight to keep all the kids together? Things have become quite nasty in the lead up to this reported trial date. Absolutely, the parents can fight that, but the issue is once the kids are 14 years old, they have the right and opportunity to be heard by the courts, David T. Pissarra tells Hollywood Life.com. The court can hear from them in many different ways, either by letter, interview by a third party, it could be in chambers with a court reporter. And it depends on what the court wants to do, their age and maturity. Maddox is 17, and technically he's a minor. He's more than old enough and mature enough to clearly state his wishes and desires, David adds. Pax technically can at 14, but judges typically aren't going to allow it because they want to keep the kids out of this as much as possible. However, it's not like the children don't have a say in their fate. A judge would also look at where the parents want the kids to live, says David. If Brad wanted to stay in Los Angeles and Angelina wants to live in London, that would factor into the decision because a judge might want to let the kids live in the same place they were raised. Interesting. Here's hoping that in the end, after all the infighting and legal mudslinging is done, that the kids are happy, safe and have a healthy relationship with both their parents.